I told y'all to come back for part 2. If I had a man, this. What's up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Shanell, and if you are a returning subscriber, what's poppin', twin? Welcome back, baby. Welcome to the humble abode. Thank you for coming back. Make sure you hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads I put on my channel, because baby, sometimes life be lifing and sometimes my video uploads be a little random, so I just want to give a little, little disclaimer. So anyways, as you can tell by the title of the video, we are picking up where we left off with the fragrance video, the signature fragrance portfolio. Yes, this is part 2. I told y'all to come back for part 2. So this is from a brand called Lattafa. This ain't nothing new for y'all probably, but if it is, I appreciate you being on this video and watching. So let's go ahead and get into it. And y'all know I don't like pink, but whatever. So this is the Lattafa brand Yara. So this is the most concentrated fragrance or scent that you're going to get. This is actually an oil, and I want to show this to y'all so that y'all understand where I'm coming from. This is not a spray bottle like typical perfumes. This has a dauber stick in it, so it is an oil. Okay. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells so amazing. This is definitely a refined scent. But yes, so this is the Lattafa Yara. It smells absolutely amazing. Can we talk about the bottle though? Like, I was seeing these around, but I was like, dang, is the bottle really that elegant? And then when I got it, I was like, oh, it really is like that. Now, this is probably one that you can add to a body cream, an unscented body cream, and put it on, since it is an oil instead of a spray. Just want to point that out as well. So that's something to keep in mind if you decide to purchase this formula, or maybe like a similar scent that has this formula, right? So let's go into the notes. The top note is tangerine, heliotrope, and orchid. Orchid? Let me see. Orchid, huh? Okay, yeah. Every time I read the notes on some of the scents that I have, I always have to like go back and I'm like, is that what I'm smelling? The heart notes are tropical fruit and gourmand accord. The gourmand is probably what drew me to this fragrance when I smelled it. The gourmand accord, because I love a really good like gourmand or musk or something like that, And then the base note, yeah, see, the base note is vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. I just said that, but this does pull slightly floral to me, which is probably the orchid that I'm smelling. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good one. I think this is something for like a girl's girl. I'm not a girl's girl. I'm sorry. I might look like I'm a girl's girl, but I'm not a girl's girl. Catch me on any day, baby. I'm gonna be in some sweats, some workout pants, and a workout top, because I'm gonna be throwing some weights around, okay? So this one is elegant, but it's very soft and playful. So if you're like a girl's girl, then this will probably be a really good fragrance for you. But it still smells absolutely amazing, which is why I got it. Because if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have gotten it. You know what I'm saying? Would I wear this every day? Probably not. But I feel like, this is just me, just my opinion. Debate your mammy if you want to. I feel like this is a weekend scent. I don't see this as being something that you would wear to the office. You know what I'm saying? Like in corporate meetings and stuff, because it's so playful. Let me share the Lattafa Gold. Now I'm kind of confused, because sometimes I see Lattafa Gold and then sometimes I see Lattafa Rose Gold, but regardless, it's like Lattafa Gold for women, because there's like a man's version of it. Look how fancy this. First of all, this doggone bottle is fancy. Y'all should see the box that it came in. But baby, the bottle, and it's like decorative on the front and the back. So don't get it twisted, baby. She is beautiful, okay? And she smells so good. Oof. I I was telling my sister that this reminds me of how our mom smelled during the holidays, like when we were getting all dressed up and she was putting on like her perfume and stuff like that. Like my mom used to smell like this during the holidays, during Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is what this reminds me of. I have read that a lot of people do wear this as an everyday scent, like, you know, going to work or social events. You know, it's refined, it's polished, and it is definitely a feminine scent. But I read that a lot of people, they just wear it every day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Would I wear it every day? Maybe.
Not really. Maybe. It's classified.
I might pull it out of the arsenal every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely seek this at the table with, like, you know, like brunch or, you know, maybe an early dinner or something like that. But I don't know, wearing this every day, like to the office, oof. I think she a heavy hitter to say that I would wear this for like an everyday work scent. I don't know, I could be wrong, child. But let's get into these notes, shall we? So the top note is orange blossom, lily, and pomegranate. I could definitely smell that in there. The heart notes are tuberose, jasmine, gardenia, ylang ylang, honeysuckle, rose, and peony. I love honeysuckle. Just want to throw that out there. And the base notes are vetiver. Is it vetiver? Is that how you say it? I used to say velvetier, but I'm so stupid. But I think it's vetiver. Okay, patchouli, vanilla, white musk, sandalwood. See, there's that sandalwood again, and Abraxane. Now listen, I had to do my research on what Abraxane was, so I just want to make sure that I run this by y'all, because I did look it up so that I can tell y'all. Okay, so here we go. So if you're wondering what Abraxane is, it's a synthetic fragrance. I'm just pointing this out so that y'all know what this is. Okay, it's a synthetic fragrance primarily used to mimic natural ambergris, which comes across as clean, woody, and salty musk scents. I can't imagine something being salty. What makes a scent salty? Like when I think of salty, I think of the ocean. Salty could be translated into oceanic aroma, but who wouldn't smell like ocean water? I don't know, but I just think maybe the beach or something like that, right? So I also read that Abraxane is the scent of skin after sun exposure. I don't see how that's a good fragrance to have. Your skin after sun exposure? They don't seem right to me. Girl, okay. Like, would they mean sunburn? Who coming up with the descriptions for these perfumes and these baby, whatever. Okay, Abraxane apparently increases the fragrance's longevity, meaning it extends the wear of the scent. So it's typically used in masculine and unisex or shared fragrances. We're gonna say shared fragrances, but in this case, it was used specifically for a fragrance for women. So there's that. The next one that I have is also from the Lattafa line, and it is right along with the women's gold fragrance. This is a masculine scent, I believe, but I lean more towards masculine scents. I don't know, it just sits well with my skin. But once again, the bottle is very gorgeous on both sides. Okay, and this is the Lattafa extract. Let me smell that. If I had a man, I would say, young man, I'm gonna need you to put this on, sir. Sir. I'm gonna need you to put this on. This smells amazing. Ciao. Ladies, young ladies, I just want to let y'all know that if y'all have a partner, okay, don't just be buying a man this fragrance just because you got a man in your life. Like, if he means something to you, then I would definitely get this, because this smells yummy, scrum delicious. Okay, this one apparently mimics the Robin Rabanne. Is it Rabanne? I don't want to say Robin because it's Rabban. I think it's Rabanne 1 Million perfume. So if you lean towards masculine fragrances, like I said, sometimes, you know, I do lean, well, a lot of times I lean towards masculine fragrances. Hello. Then this one is a really good one for you to have. But anyways, so it's mixed with fresh and sweet, but it's not candy sugary sweet. That's very true. It's not. So like a lot of the Kayali scents that I've smelled, fragrances that I've smelled, they all are very sweet, like candy sugar sweet, or they're very floral heavy. And I'm not a big floral scent type of person. This stuff smells amazing. I just want to smell it again. Baby, let me tell you, okay, I don't think that there's anything that you could really layer with that, because that is already an intense, dominant smell. Would I wear this every day? That's crazy. I don't think I would, but if I'm feeling a little froggy, I just might do that, right? Let's go over the notes. So the top notes are pink pepper, grapefruit, and cardamom. There go cardamom again. So the heart notes are solar accord, artemisia. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that. I'm gonna have to go look that up. And tuberose. And then the base notes are cashmeran, leather, and cistus, and amber. The amber always gets me when I see a fragrance that has like amber, sandalwood, some type of musk in it, cardamom. Pink pepper, not too much, but the vanilla, the bourbon, things like that. But we have one more that I just got yesterday. Okay, and this is where I wanted to show you all the comparison of the bottles. And this one is called the Assad Bourbon. First of all, the box that it came in was gorgeous. The bottle, even more beautiful, even more stunning. So you remember when we had the Yara? We had the Lattafa Yara. This is the Assad Bourbon, and let me just show you the bottle comparison. So y'all can see that the Assad Bourbon is a little bit bigger than the Yara, but this bottle is heavy. I don't know what's, man, and it sounds thick in there. My homegirl let me smell it. The same person that introduced me to the Yara, she brought it to me, and I was like, ooh, I need this. When I first smelled it, I was like, ooh, this is kind of powerful, it's kind of strong, it smells very heavy. But then as it began to like dry down, I was like, oh, word, like, okay, I see what you're doing there, right? Of course I want to layer it, so you know, I was looking up different, you know, fragrances that I can use that's already in my collection that I can layer it with, and I'm able to layer it with ambery saffron. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the notes, because there's something in particular that I want to tell you guys about when it comes to the notes. Okay, so the top notes are pink pepper, lavender, and something called Mirabelle plum. And then the heart notes are cacao, davana, and nutmeg. And then the base notes are vetiver, vanilla bourbon, and amber. If you're curious as to what davana is, don't worry, I did the research for you, okay? Because I was a little curious too, so I had to figure out what it was. But davana is what is called a chameleon note, okay? So it's an aromatic hub from southern India, primarily cultivated in Karnataka. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The essential oil distilled from its flowering tops is one of perfumery's more unusual ingredients. Stay with me on this. So if you're wondering what that smells like, because I was too, it smells sweet, fruity, or plum wine. Keep that in mind. There's a tea-like tobacco undernote beneath the fruit. This. Oh, there is. There is. So the quirky thing about davana is that it's known for being skin chemistry reactive. So skin chemistry reactive means it just smells different on every body. On one person, it may smell sweet and fruity, but then on someone else, it could smell woody or herbal, right? Apparently, the ketones interact with skin. So because no two people are alike, like that's where you get the differences in how it smells on one person versus the other. Me personally, I feel like the Acai bourbon is a fragrance that you could definitely play around with, which is why I opted to figure out which one of the fragrances that I already had I could layer, that I could layer this with. And of course that was the Ambery Saffron, and I already tried it. Y'all know I already tried it, and it smells very, very nice. So out of all of the Lattafa scents that I showed you all today, this one is probably the one I like the most, which is the Acai bourbon. We're gonna smell good all of 2026, but we're going to smell different, and we're gonna make sure that we purchase fragrances that works well with our skin. We're not gonna just be going to get some random alcohol based fragrance just because it looked pretty sitting on the shelf as you was checking out. No, we're being deliberate, we're being strategic, and we're taking our time at getting fragrances that we can incorporate into our signature fragrance portfolio. And thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you guys sticking around, and make sure you comment, share, like, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you are notified when I upload my content. Your girl Fist to go lay it down. I'm about to go lay it down. Y'all know what it was in my last video. I'm about to go lay it down. So I just wanted to come on here and share some of the fragrances that I have been collecting over the past few months. That's all for today's video. I will see y'all in the next one. Ciao.